Kevin, today I have to meet my soon to be, which means my fiance. This morning he had a major accident. Our wedding is scheduled to take place in 2 months. My fiance's name is Kim Tae. He is the son of the most successful businessman. I don't know much about him, I haven't met him. This marriage is arranged marriage. When we heard about his accident this morning, I went to the hospital with my family, but his condition was very critical, so only his mom and dad were allowed to see him. His hand is broken and he has also sustained injuries to his knees and leg, but his parents decided to hospitalize him. I don't know much about him because I am part-time actor model, so I didn't have much time and interest in getting to know businessmen or related business matter. However, I used to see TV or the internet when he won titles like World's Most Man or Most Famous Business Personalities. Today I am going to his house to meet him. After all, he is my soon to be, and I need to take care of him in the future. I have heard that he is very kind and sweet person, so maybe I will start loving him soon because I want to love someone for their kind heart rather than I drive myself today. I didn't take a driver because it's raining and I love driving in the rain. I smile as I glance at the dark red roses bucket that I am going to give him. I have also hidden a secret letter inside it. I hope this letter brings a smile. I turn my focus on driving when suddenly a car speeds towards my left side and our cars collide forcefully, causing both of them to flip over. I can feel blood from my head to my cheek and my eyes slowly close. In my hand, there was a photo of them that I glanced at one last time before closing my eyes. Thanks, Bo. Hi, I'm Kim Tae-ung. I'm the most famous, handsome, and kind-hearted businessman who had just a dangerous accident this morning. I don't know what happened to me this morning. I wanted to drive my favorite car to the office, but the balance of my car got messed up and I ended up falling. I am hospitalized at home. Mom and dad said that my soon-to-be wife is coming today. What's her name again? Yeah, Kim Wan. I have heard that she is a very talented actor and model. I have seen some of her movies. Yeah, I watched some of her movies during my teenage years. When our arranged marriage was fixed, I found out her name is Van. Suddenly I start to miss her. I don't know why. She hasn't arrived yet. She should have been here by now. I really want to see her. How could she be late for coming to see her fiancé after his accident? Let her come once. I will let her go back today. I will ask her to stay with me. I should watch her movies because I want to see her. I watched 2 of her movies. She acts superbly. I laugh because I feel jealous of the male lead actor. When wine is close to him, I switch off the TV after finishing the movie. I think she's not coming today. I want to call her to see if she's okay, if she's not feeling well, but I don't have a number. I don't even have my soon-to-be wife's number. I scroll through my phone to search for my mom's number. Then I will ask her for one's number. I called several times to mom and even dad, but they didn't pick up. I called a senior who worked in our house. The uncle, Hajma, please come to my room. She replied okay because I can't leave my room, so I called everyone I needed. Meena, Hajuma, your son, do you need anything? Then, are they at home? Hajuma, yes, they were in a hurry a while ago. I think they had to go to the hospital. Then, hospital, but why? Hajuma, I'm sorry son, I don't know because they didn't tell me. Then, okay, you can go now. And thanks. Hajuma, you're welcome son. If you need anything, call me. I grabbed my phone and opened a news app, but my eyes hardened and my hand started trembling. Kim Tae, most famous actress and model Kim Wan had an accident today. I read the article. What the heck? This must be fake. I scroll, but I came across more even terrifying photos and videos. Then, Miss Kim Wan had a very dangerous accident with another car with no chance of survival. I tapped the article with my shaking finger. My bleed stops. Thanks. The accident was so swift that the car flipped over 3 times. Both cars were fully wet. In the car that was involved in the accident, there were 2 people while one was alone in her car. I stopped reading. Tears started flowing from my eyes. This is not true. I still can't believe it. She's my fiancée. She can't leave me like this. I opened my phone again. I don't want to read all this, but my heart might explode. I feel dizzy. Then Caroline was coming to meet her fiancé at his home because her fiancé also had an accident today. You can see that Miss Vine was holding a photo of her fiancé tightly in her hands even after the accident. I returned a post. Meanwhile, at hospital, Vine and Tiang's parents are at the hospital. One person has already passed away, while 2 others are still fighting between life and death. Mrs. Kim, Vine's mom, is in a terrible state, sobbing uncontrollably. So far, there has been no comforting news from Vine's ICU. Tiang, yes, you must have heard about my soon-to-be wife's accident. I called my man. I know mom and dad must be at Vine's hospital, but I don't know which hospital she is in. I try to stand but fell due to my knee injury. It hurts. I can only use my right hand. Man, yes sir. Thank. Okay, find out which hospital Vine is admitted and track down Dandy connect with me. Man, okay. Thank, and I want it done in 30 minutes. Hurry up. 30 minutes later at hospital. Man, mom, the bosses want to talk to you. I answered the phone. Mrs. Kim, hello there. Thank, what's going on? Why didn't you guys pick up my calls? Mrs. Kim, I'm sorry son. My phone was left in the home and your left his phone on a car. Thank, how is Vine? Is she okay? Tell me. He asked in a shaking voice. Mrs. Kim panicked because Thank doesn't usually get anxious. But when does his breath start to hitch and he collapses. Mrs. Kim, Thank, Vine will be fine. Please calm yourself. Thank, so I want to see her. Mrs. Kim, how can you come here? Thank, your health is not good either. Don't panic, I will come right away. Some minutes later, Mrs. Kim, Thank here. Once mom gave this to me. Thank, what is this? Mrs. Kim gave him a small piece of paper. Mrs. Kim, the police found this in Vine's car and handed it to her family. Once mom asked me to give this to you because her name is on it, and she wrote this for you. Tiang nods and opened the letter. Vine, hey Tiang, I hope you get well soon. I'm going to meet you for the first time today and I won't be able to talk to you so much. So I write this letter. I like you. Thanks, I can't wait to marry you. Thanks, tears start falling on the paper. He gently wiped his tear and read the letter again, feeling a mix of emotion flooding through him. He holds onto the letter tightly, cherishing every word written by Vine. Mrs. Kim, Thank, she will be fine. Please don't worry. Thank, there is no news about her. And another car they had the accident in, both them have passed away. Thank's neighbor struggled to talk, feeling a pain where he was injured on his head. He touches his forehead and winces. Mrs. Kim, Thank, you need rest. Don't. Thank, no, I really want to see her. Thank, you can't even walk out of this room. How can you go there? Thank, no, I'm fine. See, I can walk. He tries to remove his blanket and stand up, but feels in sudden pain. Thank, if you want to meet her, you can after 2 days. She is also in ICU. They won't let you to meet her right now. And you also have an accident today. You will be completely fine after 2 days. So you can stay with her Dan. No one will stop you. She tries her best to make him understand. Thank, okay. Think to himself, I pray for you and please fight. He gave up. Then Mrs. Kim received a call. Your wine has survived. Mr. Kim was still at the hospital. Really, she gave a wide smile at them while caressing his hair. But she lost her memories. What? She touches her forehead and then smile faded. Mr. Kim, the doctor said. She had suffered a deep injury. Mrs. Kim, but it's better than something worse, right? She nervously looked at her son and hung up phone. Then what happened? Is one okay? Mrs. Kim nods. But what? She lost all her memories. Then pauses for a moment. Dang, memories, his smile. Dang, I don't care because we haven't made any memories yet. 2 days later, Dang spoke. I'm in hospital today. It's been 2 days and she still hasn't regained consciousness. I hold her hand with one hand while the other hand is a cast. Despite her pain, Hermione sat beside her on the chair. I asked both of her family to stay her side from now. Seeing how pale and fragile she looked breaks my heart. Then, when she slowly opened her beautiful eyes and my heart started beating to race in my chest. Wine, who are you? I smiled, knowing she's forgotten everything. Dang, I'm Dang. Wine, Dang, she touches her forehead. Wine was Dang. Wine, who I am? Dang, you are Wine. Wine, I'm Wine. I nod and call a doctor, dial her parents to inform. One day later, one spoke. I don't know who I am. I lost my memories in the accident. I'm in the hospital thinking about the person whom I saw first when I opened my eyes. I forget to ask him who I am to him. I stare out the window, lost in thought. Come early and feed me dinner. I miss that person. Why isn't he coming? I saw him bandaged, so obviously he is not fine, I think. The door suddenly opened and the doctor walked in. Said, Mr. Family Doctor, Dr. Jonah, and he is especially assigned to take care of me. But I think I start to like him. How can I? Was I always someone who fell for a good-looking people based on their physical appearance? Was I anyone else in my life before? The doctor approaches me with a warm smile, his presence comforting yet unfamiliar. As he checked my vitals and asked me questions, I couldn't shake off the feeling of being drawn to him. He's kind and attentive, but there's something about his gentle demeanor that makes me feel safe, but these feelings are confusing. Was I always this easily swayed by someone's charm? And what about a person who hasn't visited me? Why do I feel this pull towards someone new and I can't even remember my past relationships? As I pondered those thoughts, a wave of guilt washed over me. Is it wrong to develop feeling for someone else when I might have had someone important in my life before? But amidst uncertainty, one thing was clear. I couldn't deny the growing attraction I felt toward Dr. Jonah. Miss Wan, how are you feeling now? He smiles and checks me. I try to hide my blush. I'm fine. Did you have dinner? One, yeah, I did. I shall smile. Jonah, good nurse, check Miss Wan's blood pressure. And informed the nurse and smiled at me. Then he started to leave, but I asked him, One, Dr. Jonah, do I know you from before? I shyly asked him, and he gives me the most beautiful smile and nods. Jonah, yes, you know me before. We both studied in the same school. I widened my eyes at his statement. Why, really? Jonah, yes, but at that time I was a nerd and studious student, and you were a popular, so we didn't talk too much each other. One, I'm sorry. Even though I don't remember anything, I still felt regret. Jonah, sorry, but why? One, actually, you were a nerd student, that's why today you are such a successful doctor. And look at me, I don't think I was successful even before the accident. I said shyly, but he looked at like he was trying to hold back his laughter. Jonah, you also are successful. He chuckled. One, me, how? Jonah, no one, I can't put pressure on your head. You just regained consciousness yesterday. He smiled and laughed. I whispered, but the nurse gave me a weird look. In the morning, I was sleeping when I heard the door open, but I was feeling very weak, so I didn't open my eyes, thinking it might be the nurse. Then I felt a soft, long hand on my hair. I turned and saw the person I had seen on the first day, and my heart suddenly raced. I jerked his hand, and he looked shocked. Tang, fine, are you okay? Today I got permission from your parents to bring you breakfast. His faded smile returned as he placed the bag of the food on the table. Wine, who are you? Tang, have you forgotten again? He laughed softly and my heart started beat once more. Wine, no, I remember you. His eyes widened. Tang, really? No, I mean, I remember seeing you when I opened my eyes. Tang, when I'm here, suddenly the door opened again. Dr. Jonah. Mr. Kim, Tang, how are you? Does he know him? Tang, good, he replied, then glanced back at me, but I shifted my gaze to Dr. Jonah, who always made me feel special. Jonah, Kim, Wine, how are you feeling now? I blushed when our eyes met. Wine, I'm fine, and our hands both. Thanks, Bo. Why does she behave like this? She makes me feel ignored. I stand near the table and look at both of them. I notice how she smiles and laughs when Jonah says something. My heart feels hurt, but I shrug it off. I can see how she gets shy and blushes while talking to him. Dog Jonah. Okay, man, now it's time for breakfast. Okay, she nods closely. I hold a bag and start unpacking the meals. Jonah, okay, Mr. Kim, I will give you guys some privacy. He smiled at me and I nodded. Then Jonah leaves the room, but when I looks at the door with a sad expression, I shook my head. Tang, when here's a breakfast, she looked at my face and just stares at me. She can't use her injured hand, so I hold a spoon of food in front of her mouth. Tang, I said as she stared into my eyes without saying anything. I don't know what she's thinking, but she is what I hold in front of her mouth. After feeding her breakfast, I take a tissue to wipe her mouth. Still, she doesn't say anything, couldn't talk at all. After that, I sat in the chair and he's in pain. She looks at my leg down face. I can't understand what she is thinking and it's hurt me. When were you my? She suddenly asks, her voice filling the room. I don't know if she has been thinking about this the whole time. Tang, are you thinking about this the whole time? When first answer my question, Tang. What will you do if I say yes? I asked her, my heart beat fast, wondering what her reply will be. When I of course will break up with you, she scoffed. My heart knows this somehow because of how she behaved towards me. But I don't care because we aren't together in the past. Dang, but I wasn't. I smiled, but she stares my face again. Then why did you ask that? Dang, because you asked something like this question first. Yes, I asked because you care for me like a does. Does that mean not to like the care or of the person? Why? Then, because you said you would want to make up if I was here. When yes, I said that because I don't figure out my feelings. I thought I top look, that's why. Then I understand. When so you're not going to tell me who you are to me. Then not now. Your mental health is not mine right now. I stayed inside, causing her to shut her mouth, and she made a small pot. And it's true that her mental health is not right now. She needs much time to recover. That's why she behaves strangely. And if you put too much pressure on her mind,